The media has jumped into, and they jumped into immediately, this horrible story about the 17-year-old Palestinian kid, Mohammed Abu Khdir, who was apparently found dead in Jerusalem forest, abducted and murdered. The media immediately, within literally minutes of the news breaking, attributed it to a revenge killing. The State Department issued a statement that was significantly more strongly worded than it issued when the 3 Jewish boys were kidnapped and killed. They said that it was, quote-unquote, sickening. They said it was a senseless abduction and murder, despicable. There are no words to convey adequately our condolences to the Palestinian, all of which is true, but is not exactly what the State Department said before. And the State Department suggested, quote, those who undertake acts of vengeance only destabilize an already explosive and emotional situation. Is there any evidence at this point at all to the idea that this was a Jewish revenge killing as opposed to an internal Arab dispute?
No, not at all. We've announced repeatedly that we take it very seriously, that it's a terrible tragedy, but it's under investigation. We don't know the circumstances behind this death. And when we know, we'll deal with it in the full severity of the law, like any democracy does. And it's exactly, according to how you opened this segment, there is no moral equivalency between a democracy dealing with these kind of situations to the full extent of the law and a terror group that for decades has been targeting civilians as its main reason for being, day and night, and we're seeing it right now, as you yourself described. I mean, there's more rocket fire on Israel since the kidnapping than over the last year and a half, and you're looking at 30 to 50 rocket falls just during this nighttime right now in these hours that we're talking, including hitting that daycare center where the kids were there. They were present when that rocket entered that house. I mean, thank God this caretaker took the toddlers downstairs to a safe room. But we're seeing before us the possibility of major catastrophe and a major escalation that Israel isn't interested in. We've said very clearly that we're not interested in an escalation. What we're interested in is security for our people, and that's where we stand. And we'll see how the coming days and hours develop. But we're in a major emergency.